Attacked and alive. A WAND News exclusive now. A Decatur man's vacation turns into a story few can tell.
It all happened so fast. It was just bam. I was in the water for 30 seconds when it happened.
WAND's Chris Carter talked with the man who is lucky to be alive tonight. Chris?
Yeah, Don, what happened to this man is something that only about 80 people nationwide can tell. And despite this surprise attack off the coast of Belize, he says he'd jump into the water again, but he's hoping to not have a repeat.
Sitting in the chair taking a picture of the barrier reef.
The beauty of Belize. It's as vivid as the memories of a recent trip for Chad Barker. He sifts through pictures of his time on the island.
There's another one, the same thing.
As with every good vacation, Barker and his wife decided they wanted a thrill. They decided to jump in and snorkel with some nurse sharks.
Wow, that is unbelievable.
It was an adventure that looked something like this, but like every vacation, things just never go as planned.
The current swept me right into the middle of the feeding frenzy. 2 8-footers got a hold of my hand.
Barker was out of the water within a minute. The damage was done, though. The 2 sharks left Barker with some pretty deep wounds and no emergency room to close them up. He was taken to an OBGYN to get the job done.
When I pulled the hand out of its mouth, I was almost afraid to look at my hand.
Now, don't get too freaked out. What happened to Barker is pretty rare. Worldwide, there were only 84 shark attacks last year. Only 6% of the attacks involved snorkelers.
If it's going to happen, it's going to happen to me. That's just, I got a black cloud, my mom calls it, that follows me around.
And if you thought Barker's story couldn't get any more crazy, you would be wrong.
It's just beautiful.
This man with deep wounds on his hand decided to finish out his week-long trip.
Pretty much stayed inebriated to alleviate the pain. This water here, right out in front of the hotel. I wasn't going to let it ruin my vacation. It's like, what was I going to do, sue a shark for biting me?
A vacation for the record books and one heck of a story to tell.
Paid $200 to have it stitched up. And think about it, it's the best story in the world. I got attacked by 2 sharks.
Incredible. The work of the doctor in Belize wasn't really that great, actually. He's scheduled for surgery tomorrow to remove those stitches, clean the wound, which is pretty badly infected, and then he's going to have new stitches put back in. Don, Barker and his wife say they do it all over again and they plan to retire on the island.
Can't be that big of a black cloud if they plan to retire to Belize.
Right.
How wonderful is that? But yeah, you could tell that it was pretty infected, poor guy. The black cloud story, though, very funny, crazy. We did call the company who took Barker and his wife out on that adventure. They told us incidents like this, they're rare, and that they take steps to protect their customers.